Hi all, this is Dwayne Theobald, coordinator of the University Writing Center at the University of West Georgia. This video is going to walk you through how to access and utilize and what to expect from our online asynchronous services via CourseDen. So when I say asynchronous, what our services provide through CourseDen is a way for you to submit an assignment to us for review. So it's a paper review, essentially. You can submit something to us and we will get you feedback in up to 48 hours for any of your classes, any writing assignment that you're working on. And this is available, of course, to undergraduates and graduates. So leading into the fall semester, everyone will be enrolled in this course, meaning when you log into your CourseDen homepage, you will have access to this particular course. So you'll see this course tile. The course is titled University Writing Center Online Consultations. So if you wanted to upload an assignment for review, all you would have to do is find this tile and click into it. On our homepage, there will be a couple of things to take note of, though they're not here currently. We'll have a couple of dates populated into the calendar, specifically the date that we open, which will be August 17th, and the date that we close, which will be November 20th. We like to have these here so you have reminders, prior to us, right around the time we open, and of course when we'll close for the semester, just so you can kind of plan accordingly. And in addition to that, or along with that, we will have be utilizing the announcements function occasionally, and I do mean occasionally. Our plan is not to inundate you and give you announcements constantly because that would become a little too much, I would imagine. But we will post some announcements just kind of letting you know, here's a reminder of our services, here's how to utilize us, both here and elsewhere where we'll be offering our services. Here's some information about how to view your feedback. Here's an issue that we're encountering that we're working to fix. Basically, anytime we want to communicate with everyone in mass, this is the way that we'll do it, although we'll be conscious to not do it too often. And of course, just like any other announcement that you would receive from a professor, in CourseDen, you will of course receive the notification up here with the bell, so you'll know that you have an announcement to view from us. So let's say you wanted to submit an assignment for review. You're working on something for a class. You would go into this course. Here's the home page. You would click on the Assignments tab next. So every time you log in to submit something to us, there will be a Dropbox available to you to submit into. For today's purposes, I'll just show you the first one that's available, which will be Monday, August 17th, the first day that we open. So if you wanted to submit something, you would click into the Dropbox. Of course, you'll see the day of the week and the date. And a couple of other things I want to note here. We do have Turnitin activated for all of the Dropbox folders. Specifically, we're utilizing this because it allows us to give you feedback in a really clear way and also in different ways. So through Turnitin, we have the ability to give you voice comments. We also have the ability to use they're called quick marks, and drag over certain things that might relate to grammar, structure, citations, things like that. And that'll all be available for you. The one thing that we do not have enabled here is the originality checker, because that, as we view it, that's really not our responsibility. We're not here to check to see if your writing is original. That is something for you to keep in mind as the writer. You do want to make sure that what you produce is original, and if it's not original, that it is cited accordingly. So that is enabled, just so you know. And then the instructions, what we need from you as you're submitting each draft. The first biggest piece of information is who you are, so your name, your 917 number, and then the course that you're coming in for. Also, we ask that you give us some sense of what you want us to focus on. So a concern, a problem, maybe a couple of concerns, really whatever is troubling you or you're maybe a little bit worried about or thinking about as you're going throughout a draft. Do take note of all that information here. And of course, note that we'll do a lot of things to help you, but we do ask for very specific things to focus on because we're not here to proofread or edit your work. We'll help you with grammar, but you need to give us a sense of what you want us to focus on within your grammar, and we'll be happy to help you with that and other things as well. And then, of course, if you have your hands on the directions for the assignment or the prompt, you can copy and paste those directions here in this box in addition to everything else we ask for, or you can upload the directions as a separate file. So you upload the directions and you also upload your draft for us to review. As I mentioned, I think I might have mentioned this before, and if I didn't, here it is now. We have a 48-hour turnaround. So take note that if you were to submit something to the Monday 8/17 Dropbox, you would get it back no later than Wednesday 8/19. Do take note that the turnaround time is going to be based on the day of the Dropbox, not necessarily the day that you submit it. So if you submit something over the weekend for a Monday Dropbox, we will get it back to you by that Wednesday because you're submitting it to the Monday Dropbox. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, always reach out to us. We can kind of clarify that for you as well. So you have all this information, you would submit it, we'd get back to you in 48 hours. And also take note that when you go to review your feedback, you will have notification of that when you log in, and you would just essentially go to the same Dropbox and view your feedback that way. And again, if you have problems with that, always contact our office, and I'll give you that information in just a second. And also take note that all of the submissions need to be no more than 7 pages. 7 pages is a good cutoff because it gives us just enough to review in the time that we're going to be able to review it. Anything larger than that, we do ask that you specify what pages you want us to take a look at. And of course, keep in mind, if you go under content, we also have really good resources here to help you. Links to our website, a link to OWL at Purdue, a link to Ingram Library, a couple of learning modules. We may add some other things as we go throughout the semester, but all of this is here to help you out as you move forward. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's provided you with a brief glimpse of how the CourseDen services will operate, the asynchronous paper review. If you have any questions for our office, always reach out to us. You can stop by our office in TLC 1201. You can call us at 678-839-6513. Or you can email us at writing, WRITING, at westga.edu. And we will do whatever we can to answer questions for you and give you any clarity about our services. Hope you all have a wonderful semester. Take care. And again, let us know how we can help you be successful here at UWG. Thanks.